Get comfortable.
Okay, you go for it.
Our story
Leans
begins
back in his
December
chair.
24th, 2045. Parker Lawton and Elon Musk have now found a way to put life on. No, they're not gay. They just found a way to do it. Don't question it. Just go with the story. Greg and Rowley and all the gang has come back to life from the power of God, even as Malintry, also known as Ethan Maloney. They all come together on Christmas Eve and start making dinner. Greg exclaims to Rowley, "Hey, whatever happened to the other Earth?" Rowley, "Greg, shut up." NASA, "Yo, guys, everyone's a loser in space right now." Oh, crap. And then they get hit by a missile that Russia sent. Russia's now its own planet for some reason. Anyways, December 24th, and they're all at Christmas dinner. As they are about to say grace, Greg pulls out a cup and his knife. No, he's not going to stab anyone. He'd like to make a toast. Before that, Rickbone busts through the door and says there's about 18 cops waiting outside for Greg. Greg says, "Well, guys, I gotta go." Greg goes outside, and all you hear is hands up, and then you hear the sound of clicks. Greg has pulled out a gun. You hear gunshots and gunfire, and Greg is now on the ground bleeding in Rowley's driveway. As Greg is taken to the hospital, he's expected to be okay, what is known as a Christmas miracle in the household of Rowley. As everyone is having Christmas dinner worrying about Greg, they will know that he will surely be okay. After Christmas dinner, as all the dishes are being cleaned, they are watching the local football game. And soon enough, the Browns are still losing to the Giants. Like, come on, what are you doing? What they didn't know is that Fat Tony came around with dessert. Fat Tony exclaims, "Hey, I came in early to, some, tiramisu. Hey, I have some. Guys, come on. I got some more over here. Brought some wine, too." Everyone sits back at the table and has tiramisu and wine. It's a horrible combination. Greg decides that he's going to escape the hospital for some reason and go back to Rowley's house, in which he does and throws up again and gets taken to the hospital for salmonella. As everyone leaves that night, Greg puts his coat on and says, "You know, Rowley, you've been a friend for me all my life. I really do appreciate you being there for me. Greg, I can't be anything without you, Greg. You're my best friend. Merry Christmas." As Greg walks off,
It's Matthew Howe.
as Greg walks off into the into the night with his coat on, Rowley exclaims, "Greg, yeah, Rowley, got anywhere to sleep tonight?" "No, I was gonna go to my cousin's.
Hello,
He's
Matt.
dead." "Oh, you can sleep with me tonight, though. I got a bed upstairs. Sound good?" "Yeah, thanks, Rowley." As they go back inside, Fat Tony is still cleaning up the dishes, talking to his mother on the phone like any normal Italian. Here's how the conversation goes. "I told you to be home for Christmas. Hey, Mom, all you ever do for me is get me spaghetti and meatballs for my birthday and Christmas. Like, I don't care. All I do is throw them at the neighbors. They don't care either." As they walk in, "Oh, hey, guys, what are you doing?" "Greg's going to sleep with us for the night." "Oh, okay. I don't mind. There's a bed upstairs for you, Greg." Thanks, Fat Tony." As Greg walks upstairs, he sees Rowley in his crib, sleeping peacefully. Wait, no, Manny. Manny is sleeping in his bed peacefully. Greg walks up to him and pats him on the head and says, "Merry Christmas, little guy," giving him a kiss. He turns around and Rowley is in the doorway, holding a barrel, exclaiming, if you touch my kid one more time, I'm going to give you a face full of lead." "I'm just kidding. I got this for him for Christmas. He's going to get it next morning." "Ah, I love you, Rowley." "Me too. The bed's over there, Greg. Have a good night." Greg is now fallen asleep, and Fat Tony and Rowley are now in the kitchen cleaning up. "Hey, I'd say this was a pretty good dinner, right?" "Yeah, this was nice. This was a nice dinner, Fat Tony. I appreciate you coming by with the tiramisu." "Yeah, no problem. My parents hate me anyways." "I own a local joint down at Fifth Ave, you know? You know where, Rakesh, the owner of the, no, Rakesh, no. Riday. He owns the 7-Eleven down the street, you know? Yeah, he's got pretty good bagels. I get them every morning. It's nice. That's why they call me Fat Tony, because all I eat is carbs. Anyways, they got pretty good bagels. The cream cheese one is really good too, I'll tell you. All right, Fat Tony, you better get off to bed." "Yeah, you're right. I'll see you in the morning, Rowley. Merry Christmas." "Merry Christmas, Fat Tony." Rowley is the only one left downstairs watching the Browns somehow beat the Giants. in a remarkable comeback of 52-53.
How come I can't find any spiders anywhere?
A Christmas miracle, the Browns beat the Giants.
And as this Christmas goes on, a Christmas miracle occurs. Not only do the Browns beat the Giants, but President Bach has now landed in Raleig's front yard with Trooper Timmerman and CIA agent Alex Corson and Trooper Mike Corson. Little did they know that Mike Corson didn't graduate and he lied about the thing. He actually got kicked out year 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways. Bach lands and knocks on his door. Who is it? Bach, I'm glad you could make it, but we got left. It's not needed right now. I just wanted to come and wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. And thank you for being here for us. We appreciate your honesty and really everything you've done. But I just have to ask one thing. Why did you invite all your nemesises and all your enemies over Christmas dinner? Riley decides to sit Bach down with the CIA agents and explains to him why. Well, I believe there's good in this world. Not only is there me, but there's also other people. They have hearts too, and I can't leave them hanging like that in the dust. As what Lil Tecca said, turn you to a dancer. That didn't make any sense, but
What are
as
you
Bach
reading?
says his last goodbyes as he's about to go back to the White House and set up the Christmas tree because he didn't set it up any other day, setting it up Christmas Eve. He says he has one more word for Merry Christmas, Rally. We'll be in touch. You got it, Mr. President. As Bach flies off in Air Force One, who's somehow landed in the road that Rally is left standing outside in the cold with the snow, watching the president take off in his Boeing 747, hitting every single house with the 2 wings on the side, knocking all the roofs off. Flies off into the sunset. He can see Santa in the distance and realizes that them and Air Force One is getting way too close. And they hit each other. Well, that's that. Raleigh goes to bed. He goes into the rooms where Fat Tony and Greg are sleeping in. Greg is half asleep, but he's about to turn off his phone and completely go to sleep. Hey, Greg. Hey, Raleigh. What's up? I just wanted to tell you thank you for coming by tonight. Yeah, of course, Raleigh. Anything for the homie. Yeah. I'm telling a story. Yeah, I'm telling a fan fiction. I'm making this up on the fly. Give me a break. Yeah, my throat is dry to the point where it's like the Sahara Desert. Yeah, they like the fan fiction. That's why I'm doing it. My goodness. Come on. Anyways, Riley goes into Fat Tony's room. Fat Tony is hiding meatballs under the bed for some reason. And the sauce is bleeding through the white sheets. Tony, you don't gotta hide the meatballs. You can have them. Well, thanks. And as Fat Tony turns around, they're in his hands, crumpled up and squeezed, and half of them are falling out into his suit. And he didn't get changed because he didn't bring a pair of clothes. Listen, life has been rough for me, on the streets of New York. I run a good pizza joint, we got good strombolis, all that good stuff, but life is hustling, man. I get tired once in a while, Yeah, I get it, Fat Tony. Listen, it's life's hard here in Massachusetts too. Especially for the fact that our
Yo, there's a
radios are
skeleton
terrible.
horse over here.
Really?
Yeah, Alex is cheating them in.
No, there's it's like
Really? Hold on! Don't interrupt me.
there's 3. How do you get the skeleton horses?
No,
Like,
but no, don't stop! Stop! What are you doing?
We're playing a game.
wait, what? Didn't you guys want skeleton horses or something?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna continue. It is now 2 in the morning on Christmas Day. Greg gets out of his house and screams, "Rise and shine!" Get out of Riley's house. Riley screams at Greg to go back to sleep for the 5th time in every story, because it's now 2 in the morning and nobody's awake. Manny wakes up and is now crying. Riley goes in to talk. He does and is successful at it. Fat Tony gets up and sneaks 18 more meatballs into a bowl and takes them upstairs with him. Fat Tony has now had 37 meatballs within 10 hours and has not pooped them out, so you can imagine the indigestion. Christmas Day has come. Now 11 o'clock in the morning. Almost lunchtime. but they are going to have a sort of lunch dinner kind of thing. Anyways, wait, what is that? Brunch, lunch, dim lunch. They're gonna have a dim lunch. Everyone from yesterday comes back over, and everyone's happy to see each other. Manny is opening his presents. He got a new race car. Trooper Timmerman decides he's gonna pull a quick one on Manny. Hey, what are you doing with that race car? Manny explains in words that nobody can understand that he was just having a snack. Trooper Timmerman decides he's gonna be an idiot once he's been asked why he's having a snack. Trooper Timmerman explains, "You're you're having you're having a Matchbox car for a snack at 11 o'clock on Christmas Day." He says yes and eats the car. Manny soon has to get taken to the hospital, but will turn out to be okay. Christmas Day goes on to be a very, very slow but nice day. People catch up with each other. Fox stops by again, destroying all the houses completely in his sight after landing in the road. After all is done and another year has come to an end, they say their prayers and wishes and thank God for what's happened to them and the amount of luck they've had this year. No one has died. Well, besides, never mind. As everyone is about to leave and go back to their home states, Rally goes to Fat Tony, who is still eating meatballs. Okay, you can leave. You can leave then. You can leave, Ethan, if you haven't caught up with the story. Okay. Oh my gosh. As everyone's about to leave, everyone says their goodbyes. But little did they know that Rigbone was on the highway in his golf cart getting chased by the police. Now you may be wondering, this story turned around pretty fast, and you're right. So let me take you to what Rigbone is doing right now. Distant police sirens in the background. Rigby flooring it, going about 300 miles an hour in his golf cart. He souped it up with the Ferrari V12. There's no way he's stopping now. He's practically flying, and I mean quite literally flying in his golf cart, about to take flight into the air and hit the state county helicopter that's following him. Rigbone runs off into the distance, or drives off into the distance, I should say. He realizes that it's now time to go back to the future and goes from 300 to 88 miles an hour with 3 seconds and ends up getting whiplash and dies on impact while he goes back to the future and hits a train head on while going into the past. Not your sort of Marty McFly story right there. After everyone leaves, Rally is sitting at the table and he can see Fat Tony still creeping up on him, about to steal another meatball. But he lets him take the whole bowl anyways. Fat Tony returns to his family in New York, in which he will run his pizza joint for the next 20 years and live a healthy, successful life. Riley and Greg will stay in Massachusetts and have the same conversation every morning, consisted of, "Greg, shut up, it's 2 in the morning," and Trooper Timmerman will do the same thing every morning to Greg. "You're having raw eggs for a snack at 2 in the morning?" And Greg will proceed to eat the same egg over and over. The story has now come to an end. Everyone is now living peacefully in their home states. Bach is now at good terms with Russia and every other country, and the world has finally come to its peace, and nobody is fighting. We all wish we could have something in this world, whether it be peace, unlimited food, or no lag in Minecraft. But there's one thing that everyone wants, and it's happiness. That's the one thing Raleigh got for Christmas. His Christmas gift was happiness. Thank you.
That was very nice.
Good work, Eddie.
Thank you.
Nice job.
That's it for story time tonight. I hope you enjoyed.
Go get
Please
some
like and
water.
subscribe to the video for more content. Now,
Oh no.